Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John Degnan. I'm your candidate for the 99th Assembly District here in Putnam County, Westchester County, and Dutchess County. For 3 years now, I've heard my opponent, Mr. Greg Ball, talk about illegal is illegal. Does illegal is illegal only apply to the Hispanics in our community? I ask this question because once again, Mr. Ball's political crony has been arrested for drunk driving. He stepped up and he's admitted his guilt. So this isn't about grandstanding. This isn't about making statements about allegations. These are factual issues that we as a community had to deal with. Mr. Ball's statements are well documented. Here's a picture of Mr. Ball and Mr. Yee and Mr. Rights making reference to our community being an epicenter of crime. That's unacceptable. It's the leader's job to pull people together. These folks know what their words mean. I say, look at what happened in July of 2007. Mr. Rights chose to drink and drive. It's lucky he's still with us today. It's lucky he did not take someone's life on the roads. He was contrite and asked for forgiveness. Frankly, this is a public issue. Mr. Rights is an elected leader. Mr. Ball is an elected leader. Why is it for the first time in 3 years we hear no comment from our elected assemblymen? I'm standing here with men and women from the community who are demanding that Mr. Rights resign his office and go get the help he needs. I'm asking, why haven't we heard anything from Mr. Ball on this issue? Does Mr. Ball condone drunk driving? Does he condone this irresponsible behavior? So I'm asking you today to think on the history and the fact. A man is judged by the company he keeps. Mr. Ball is standing here with Mr. Rights, issuing the oath of office. Would Mr. Ball prefer to stand behind this man who is a big contributor to his campaign and a major supporter in his pursuit of power? I say, let's end divisive politics. Let's, as a community, say to Mr. Rights, it's time for you to resign. Let's say to Mr. Ball, we want an answer. We want to know where you stand when it comes to issues of drunk driving. Again, these are factual issues, folks. We're not making up these allegations. We're not suggesting that Mr. Rights should have his time in court, because it's the record. I'm saying to you that we deserve better. I'm saying to you that we need elected leaders where character and integrity matter most. I'm saying illegal is illegal applies when people break the law. And in this case, it includes our supervisor and Mr. Rights' political crony, Mr. Ball's political crony as well. So folks, ask yourself, character and integrity, judge a man by the company he keeps, and please come out and cast that vote on September 9th in the Republican primary and vote for me in the general election. And now a word from our town clerk, Miss Ruth Massey. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ruth Massey. As you know me, I have been your town clerk for the last 17 years. I come before you to speak of some things that I think are truly injustices. Supervisor Rights and Mr. Yee, since January, have made constant attacks on the Sheriff's Department. When Mr. Rights was picked up for drinking and driving the second time, he blamed the old guard. He said the old guard targeted him. I believe that I am considered one of the old guard. I do not consider the old guard as he puts it. I consider the old guard as considered experienced people. I know the sheriff, and I know he is a religious and moral person, and he would never be part to any type of targeting. No one forces someone to drink and drive, and to blame others for that lack in character is something that you need to stand up and take responsibility for. I find the attacks vicious and unwarranted, and I think that Mr. Rights should apologize to the sheriff personally and to the Sheriff's Department and to the people of Southeast. And I am calling on Mr. Rights and Mr. Yee to please stop their constant attacks of the Sheriff's Department. We know we are a very safe community. We know this is because of our Sheriff's Department, and to put him in that light, I think, is totally, totally unwarranted. Thank you, and I hope you listen to my plea.